Admiral Zekthara's mandibles clicked nervously as she studied the massive holographic display floating before her command throne. The Cytherian homeworld of Veltar stretched below, its purple continents dotted with the gleaming spires of their ancient civilization. But it was the object hanging motionless in high orbit that commanded her attention and sent ice through her exoskeleton. The Terran Dreadnought Prometheus was a kilometer-long monument to human engineering prowess. Its angular black hull bristled with weapon ports, shield generators, and sensor arrays that defied conventional physics. Most unsettling of all were the barely visible distortions around its edges, clear indicators of active dimensional folding technology that the Cytherians had only theorized about in their most advanced laboratories. "Status report," Zekthara commanded, her forearms dancing across the neural interface controls embedded in her chair. Commander Yulnox, her second in command, approached with the distinctive shuffling gait of his species. The vessel appeared exactly 17 minutes ago, via what our scientists believe was a controlled singularity jump. No conventional FTL signature, no gravitational wake. It simply materialized. The implications were staggering. The Cytherian Empire had ruled this sector for 3 millennia, their bioships and living weapons unmatched by any known civilization. Their organic technology grew rather than being manufactured, adapting and evolving with each battle. Yet here was proof that the legendary Terrans, those mythical warriors from the galaxy's rim, were not merely propaganda tools used to frighten disobedient colonies. "Communications?" Zekthara inquired. They broadcast on all frequencies simultaneously, in perfect Cytherian. The message was brief. Yulnox hesitated. They demanded the immediate release of all imprisoned Terran archaeological teams and a full accounting of artifacts removed from human colonial sites. Zekthara's compound eyes shifted through the spectrum, a sign of deep contemplation among her kind. The humans had sent expeditions into Cytherian space months ago, small, seemingly harmless scientific vessels claiming to search for evidence of their species' ancient expansion. When those ships had been captured and their crews imprisoned, the action had seemed like routine border enforcement. Now it appeared the humans had been far more patient and calculating than anyone had imagined. "Energy readings from the Dreadnought?" she asked. The sensor technician's reply came from across the bridge. "Admiral, their power signatures are incomprehensible. We're detecting what appears to be contained stellar matter within their core. Their shield harmonics suggest multidimensional barriers. And their weapon systems." The technician paused. "Admiral, they're not just carrying conventional plasma cannons. There are gravitational lens arrays, quantum destabilizers, and something our computers can only classify as space-time modification devices." Through the bridge's transparent aluminum viewing port, Zekthara could see the Dreadnought with her own eyes. It hung there like a geometric storm cloud, its surface occasionally shimmering with energy discharges that bent light around them. No exhaust plumes, no visible propulsion, it simply existed in space, as if the laws of physics bent to accommodate its presence. A new alarm chimed softly. The communications officer straightened in her biopod. "Admiral, we're receiving a second transmission. This one is different. Display it." The hologram shifted, revealing the face of a human male. Zekthara had seen archive footage of the species before, but this individual possessed an unsettling calm that radiated through the transmission. His skin was darker than most recorded humans, his eyes a startling blue that seemed to look directly through the screen. "I am Captain Marcus Chen of the Terran Deep Space Command," the human said in flawless Cytherian. "I represent the Soul Defense Coalition and the Human Colonial Authority. You are holding 14 of our people prisoner, along with archaeological materials that belong to humanity's historical record. You have 1 standard hour to transfer our personnel and materials to the docking bay coordinates I'm transmitting. After that time, we will take alternative measures to secure their release." The transmission ended. Zeke-Thara found herself caught between 2 impossible choices. The Cytherian Empire's reputation was built on never yielding to outside pressure. Their bioships had conquered dozens of species through relentless adaptation and overwhelming numerical superiority. Yet the Dreadnought represented technology that could potentially neutralize those advantages. "Fleet status?" she commanded. The human's voice carried no anger, no threat, just an absolute certainty that was somehow more terrifying than any battle cry.
"Justice," Vasquez replied. "Every human world you've conquered, every life you've taken, every family you've destroyed, we remember them all. The Terran Republic has been patient, Admiral. We've watched, we've learned, and we've prepared." Another display appeared on the screen, showing the tactical situation. Zextar's heart sank as he realized the truth. This wasn't one ship. The Retribution was merely the herald. Across the Empire's core worlds, similar vessels were materializing, a fleet that had somehow traveled faster than light without triggering a single early warning system. "You have 53 minutes remaining," Vasquez said. "We will not harm non-combatants, but every Imperial citizen who remains on this world after the deadline will face the same fate you gave our colonies." The transmission ended, leaving Zextar staring at a blank screen. Around him, his command staff waited for orders that couldn't possibly work against technology that treated the laws of physics as mere suggestions. For 2 centuries, the Empire had believed that human pacifism was weakness. They had learned too late that it was merely patience, the patience of a species that had spent those same 2 centuries preparing for this exact moment. The evacuation sirens began to wail across Valdoria Prime, and Admiral Zextar realized that the Empire's golden age had just ended with the arrival of humanity's silver ships.